everyone, this is Sangeetha back again. Today I'm going to be making saag, and for the saag I'm going to be using both spinach as well as mustard greens. You could use spinach with methi leaves and broccoli and mustard greens. You could use spinach with mustard greens and turnip greens, pretty much like any green leafy vegetable would work. And for that, what I have here is I have about 6 teaspoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter in the Instant Pot. I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. And this is a very keto friendly meal as well. I'll actually be using corn flour to thicken the saag, but you could just as easily use almond meal or almond flour. Next, I'm going to be adding, this is 2 chopped onions, and I have about 6 green chilies chopped, and 1-inch piece of ginger. So it just seems like a lot of heat for saag, but I'm going to be using 2 big packets, so I think it should be fine. Or like if this amount of heat is not your cup of tea, you could maybe just use 4 Thai chilies. I'm just going to let this saute till it turns translucent, and then I'm going to be adding about 6 cloves of minced garlic. So I added the garlic as well, and like always, I added the salt so that the onions cook quicker. And this is 1 chopped tomato. I'm just going to quickly saute it, and I'm going to just let it hang out till the tomatoes turn mushy, or like just turn soft. So the tomatoes have turned translucent, and the tomatoes have become really soft, as you can see here. And I'm going to be adding 1 heaped tablespoonful of corn flour. It's the yellow corn flour, not the cornstarch. Cornstarch is white in color. And just quickly mix it in. And I'm going to saute this till the corn flour gets cooked. So it'll take about a couple of minutes. So you want the raw smell to go, basically. That's what you want there. And once that is cooked, I'm going to be adding the rest of my masalas. So the corn flour is cooked, as you can see. And next I'm going to be adding some chili powder. About 1/3 of a teaspoon of chili powder. And 1 heaping teaspoon of coriander seed powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala. You can always add a little bit more garam masala later on. And a little less than 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Just going to give it a quick saute here. That's that. And I'm going to be adding some water before I dump in my greens. That is about 1 cup of water initially. I have some organic spinach. I have about 1 pound of organic spinach. I'm going to remove this. Just compact it down nicely. As well, compact it down nice, like that. And then next I'm going to be adding 1 pound of mustard greens. I know a lot of people grow mustard greens. Oops, I'm going to take out some of the stems. You don't want stems in your food, but you're going to actually pulverize everything. Like once it's cooked, you're going to just put your immersion blender in here and just cream it, cream the spinach and the mustard greens and everything. So I'm just going to be doing this, and I'll be adding some more water because I don't want the Instant Pot to burn. And I'll be steaming it so that sum total of about 2 cups of water. 2.5 cups of water, and I'm going to be dumping the rest of the mustard greens, and I'm going to be steaming it first for 10 minutes. And if it's not cooked, I'll be steaming it further for about 5 minutes. And so just do it in the venting mode and not in the sealing mode. So this is what it looks like after 20 minutes. And at this point, what you have to do is use an immersion blender and blend it all in into it should not be too pulpy, but with just a few chunks here and there should be fine. Or you could put it in your blender and then just give it a quick whir. But when you're going to do the blender method, what you have to do is you have to wait for the saag to cool down before you pulverize it in the mixer. So this is the consistency you're looking for. It will thicken with time. And what I've done here is I put it in the keep warm mode. Just going to quickly mix it in. I'm going to be adding just a little bit of whipping cream. This is an entirely optional thing. And if you want your, it's about a tablespoon. And if you want your saag to be a little bit thicker, what you could do is you could add just a little bit more of the corn flour, or you could add some almond flour. So if you're doing a keto diet, you could always add almond flour. That's the best way to go. And I'm going to be just simmering this for about half an hour in the keep warm mode, so that it will thicken further. And this tastes best the next day, or try to make it in the morning, and you can have it in the evening. So that's the best way to do it. And because it's made in the Instant Pot, you can just dump everything in like before starting work, and it'll be ready for you in the evening. So this has been in the keep warm mode for about half an hour now. As you can see, it's nice and creamy there. I'm just going to dish it out. This can be eaten just plain, or you can have it with some makki roti, which is roti made with corn flour, or you could just have it with rice or paratha, pretty much anything. Or you could also make almond flour rotis and have it. It will taste really, really good. Just close this here, and I'm just going to be adding just a tad bit of cream there, and that's that. So there is our saag. So I used spinach and mustard greens. You could pretty much use any greens you like. So you could use turnip greens, you could use broccoli, you could use broccolini, like you could use pretty much anything, and the results would be comparable. Thanks once again for watching the making of saag in the Instant Pot. The same process can be replicated on the stove top. It's exactly the same, and the taste will not be compromised in either methods of cooking. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below what you would like me to make next. Thank you.